Hey everybody, my name is Phil Kohler.
I'm Danielle Riendo.
And we are back in the Nightmare Frontier.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The continuing adventures of Pickle Hedgehog.
One Pickle Hedgehog.
I've got some, I've got a lot of tips from the Bloodborne community, the people who've been watching this, on where to go next, on what to do next, and also on how to play better.
Oh, yes.
But first off, we got this cannon. And we've been building up our strength to use this cannon. I think it's time we tested it, but I want to test it on an actual enemy rather than just...
So one of the Wampas, basically.
Yeah.
Here's a Wampa. George! Oh!
So what you're going to notice...
Oh my god.
What you're going to notice with this cannon is, look at how many bullets we have right now.
Oh, yeah.
We had 20.
That's 10 bullets right there.
We used it and we used up 10.
I see.
One trick that I learned is that you can do the stab yourself to get more bullets.
Yes.
Thing, and that'll increase the number of times you can use it because you get 5 bullets each time.
Sure.
So it gives you the ability to use it a bit more often, but still, it's a pretty hefty.
It's quite a price to pay.
It's sort of like the flamethrower in that sense, where it uses your bullets up real fast. It's more powerful by far than any of the other guns.
Yes.
But it uses your bullets up real quickly.
Real fast. Real fast with the bullets there.
So let's just keep going here. Let's explore the Nightmare Frontier. There are some other... I got some recommendations on where we can or should go next.
Okay.
Or possibly where we should be now instead of here.
Oh, weird. Should we not be here?
The impression that I got is not necessarily that being here is a bad idea, but that there might be other places that are better for us right now.
I see.
That's it.
So not the Wampa Frontier.
But we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and keep going through here first since we're here.
Okay. Okay.
And maybe that'll be a mistake. I also got told by a lot of people hey, people seem to understand why I was getting my strength up to use that cannon, because we want to show off cool stuff.
Yeah.
But they were like, hey, after this, you might want to...
Whoa.
Don't go down there.
Yeah.
They were like, after this, you might want to just focus on vitality and stamina.
I see.
Endurance. Is that what it is? Endurance?
Yes, I believe it is endurance.
Because apparently one of the reasons that we are getting one-shot killed...
By the Wampas throwing...
by the rock dudes is just that our vitality might not be quite high enough.
Where it needs to be. I see.
Another thing that I'm doing that people told me was a good idea, and it turns out they were right, is you're going to notice as I'm fighting now, I'm going to do this 1, 2, 3, and then switch.
Ooh!
So if you do your transformation mid-combo, it actually switches as part of your combo and does a more powerful attack. It's actually real nice, and also can help, if you need that range in the middle of a combo. Either way, it seems like a good idea. People mentioned that it's a good idea, so I'm going to trust them.
I think you should trust them. I think that's an excellent idea.
I inherently trust anyone in the Souls community.
Yes! Especially Miyazaki.
They definitely wouldn't mislead me, right?
They wouldn't do anything like that. Why would they do that? Nice work. Here goes that Wampa.
Work, to be honest.
Well... I like to be positive. So, Phil, I have a little cold right now.
Yeah, I noticed.
Can you tell?
I can tell.
Okay. Good.
I appreciate that you're still here recording.
Yep. We never leave this room.
Still came to the Nightmare Frontier despite your cold.
That's right.
Oh, God.
I'm down for all the nightmares at all times. Oh, my God. That really should kill that guy. Oh. So, I have to tell you... Oh my god. Good. I have to tell you, I've been playing this on my own. I finally beat Father Gascoigne, the other night. I was very proud of myself, I have to say, because it took me about 16 tries to beat him.
16?
Something like that.
That's
it was
a few
horrible.
tries.
I kept getting stuck on the geometry and dying. Now, I finally beat him doing exactly what you did, which was sort of keeping that geometry...
Parrying him?
Well, not just parrying him. I was doing that the whole time, but I was just getting killed. Because I got stuck on a gravestone and died every time. I watched our video again, and I did exactly what you did, which was, you basically, whether you did this consciously or not, you were keeping gravestones between you and him the whole time.
Oh god.
Oh god. Wampas need to relax. Oh my god, he's blowing... flaming at you.
Oh.
That really should hurt the other guy. Just saying. Wampas, go home. Well, those are mouth maw guys. There's differences between the Wampas and the
I was
mouth
gonna say
maws.
you're mixing them up there.
Right, that's definitely a Wampa.
So you killed the father. You've
Yes.
moved past. Are you to Bloodstar Beast yet? That's my question.
No, because I wanted to spend a lot of time exploring and leveling up before I go to that particular circle of hell.
I can't see why.
Yeah, I can't imagine why. It's funny.
By the way, this whole
Yes.
thing I just did. For one, I'm gonna say I'm proud of my play there.
I'm very proud of you.
I did pretty good there. I didn't die.
Yeah.
That was all a recommendation from the comments as well, which is somebody saying like, "Hey, just run past that mouth maw guy and kill the Yeti first."
Yep.
Which whoever did that and whoever mentioned that in the YouTube comments, thank you. You were correct. You were right about everything.
You're a good person. Thank you.
You are always correct about everything. Thank you. I'm worried. So here's my problem now is I'm worried at any moment I'm going to walk out into an area and someone's just going to whip a rock at me and I'm going to be dead.
Yeah, see, that's really...
And that's what I was saying about not liking this area too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could probably
Must
jump
accept
over
use
there.
of terrain. Oh, I also tried this. You know that forest skip? Where you can go right from Yarnum to the Forbidden Forest?
Did you see that?
This is yeah, that's one of those little dudes that you like to kill.
Oh!
When he went into it, he went
okay.
into a hole.
He's dead. He's gone. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
into
yeah.
a hole, yeah.
Okay. I was super confused. I was like, did that enemy just
Is that a
disappear?
thing?
What's going on?
Yeah. I was able to get sort of the first part of that jump right, but then I screwed it up. It's a tough jump. However, I am now an expert in jumping in Bloodborne.
And that's important. You
Yes.
know, obviously, I have a lot of experience with the Souls games previous, despite what some people in the comments might want me to believe, or may believe themselves. But that's one of the things that is always, like, jumping doesn't feel good in these games. So taking the time to learn that is good.
By trying a speedrunning trick, yes. Whoa.
I mean, whatever it takes, you know?
Yeah. I spent a good hour just running at that particular little area. There's an area in Central Yarnum, right near that enemy that is super hard the first time you see him, the armored dude who, you know, they're easy later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can actually jump over, there's a coffin there placed, if you can kind of clip on the coffin and jump onto the railing, then you kind of have to do a second jump. The second jump is supposedly easier, but I messed up before I got there. But I did get that first difficult jump, and I was very proud of myself. But I know all about the frames and collision in this game now, so it was worth it.
No, that's and the weird thing is a lot of that stuff, because it's all very heavily based in timing, right?
Yes.
A lot of that stuff translates over to the combat.
Well, and I beat Father Gascoigne right after doing that, so I think it actually helped quite a bit.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that.
Whoa. Witness to a miracle. Don't be fooled, though. Okay.
Why is this one glowing? Oh, that's... I think the glowing thing... Oh, look at there's coins.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. Don't Pickle, turn
that's
around.
Not us, right?
Turn around, Pickle.
That's not
yeah.
Pickle.
Wait, what? That's Pickle.
Is that Pickle?
That's
That is
definitely Pickle.
Oh, you were right. What?
That's totally Pickle.
Oh no! What just happened?
What is happening here?
They knocked us into the poison.
Pickle was like, oh, look at those coins. Look at those nice coins. Oh, this sucks. What? You lucky scamp? Look at the Godhead? What?
Okay.
What is happening here?
So, part of that is, that's a reference to previous Souls games.
Ah, I see.
Oh boy, and I'm just
You're getting
the
poisoned.
poisoned. I sure am.
That is not slow. That is not slow poisoning. That is too fast to be slow. Oh!
Remember, like...
Oh god, that's fast poisoning.
Remember last episode when we were just like, oh, I hope there's no more poison in the game? And didn't realize that this area is, like...
Made of poison.
Literally all poison.
Yes. God, that sucks. I really hate poison. What a coward's weapon.
Yeah, that's what you keep mentioning. You think it's a weapon for cowards.
It is, though. It's a machine for pigs and a weapon for cowards.
There's lots of antidotes that they're giving us. So no,
That's
that's a reference to previous Souls games in the sense that both Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. Oh god,
Oh, there's
somebody's
throwers.
throwing.
Oh, there's a Wampa throwing a thing.
Oh,
there are multiple Wampas.
Oh, there's one right above me.
Oh my god. Wait, you didn't die on that though.
I don't think it hit me head on. I think.
I see. It kind of.
Is this where it came from?
Fuck, man. Oh god.
But no, Demon Souls and Dark Souls both had a character who, at one point in the game, kicks
Calls you a lucky scamp?
No, he kicks the main character down a pit
Oh jeez,
and
that's not
expects
nice.
him to die, and then you find him later, and you're like, hey, that wasn't super cool of you. So now I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, that sounds like a good thing to do. Look at this. Look at this Splatoon reject right here. Oh, Splatoon was supposed to be about that guy. Oh.
No more.
No more Squidbillies. No more. Well, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of Splatoon rejects in this in this area here. They were like, no, I wanted to shoot purple ink at things, but I was too mean and I ate too many people. That's how squids sound. I don't know if
Is
you
that
knew.
how they sound?
Yeah, that's exactly how they sound. Oh, yeah. Splatoon! Out on May 29th on the Wii U. Nintendo exclusive.
You think Reggie probably paid him to say that?
Yeah, I think he did.
Put that in this game.
Reggie was like, well, PS4 only users should also have a Wii U, is what he was thinking.
Please be excited.
Please be excited. Well. Whoa.
What are...
Whoa.
Oh, are these... That's a whole, like, family of
those
them.
your little crappy friends? Oh, yeah, those are your crappy friends. I'm just gonna call them your crappy friends.
One of them was bigger. I wonder if he has, like, a bigger one.
Oh, maybe he does. It's like Sonic's crappy friends. Whoa! Hey! Keep your perfume to yourself there, buddy.
Hey, Ghost.
Ghosters. Oh my god. This is just... Look, I'll buy Splatoon, okay? It's gonna be fun. Oh.
Fast poison is almost full. I don't like that.
Oh god, yeah.
At least I think that's what that is.
Yeah, I think it is too.
It's weird. We finally reached the point where I'm like, oh yeah, the slow poison is slower. I can deal with that.
Oh, it
After
sucks.
complaining about it for so long.
I'm gonna level up so much before I go to Bloodstarved Beast. It's not even funny.
I mean, that's not, that's a really good idea, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Hello.
Whoa!
Hey there.
Okay, this is Last of Us, basically. Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
I'm dead! I'm really
Oh
dead.
my god!
I'm 100% dead!
It was trying to hug you! Did you see that at the end?
Its hug killed me.
It was a kill hug. Kill Phil hug.
Oh.
Phil kill hug. Oh, I'm sorry.
So the bad part about that is, if I want to get my souls back, I gotta go back down that
and kill
poison
that
junk.
thing. Oh.
I love that message saying, like, proceed to see a miracle was
really not a fine note.
Well, no, what I like about that is, so that was a note that was left there by the devs.
Oh.
So it's the devs trolling you, but if you think about it in a lore perspective, you can think about it as like, oh, whoever it was who kicked you down probably left that note along with all the coins to make you go over there and then trick you and kick you down.
I still think From Software are mean.
Oh, they are.
I think they're mean people.
They're rude.
Rude and mean. Hey, Mawmouth.
Very quiet.
Ethel Mawmouth. I've gotten a little better at doing these stealth kills too, personally.
It's you got to figure out the perfect timing for when you swing, because you can't get right up next to them or they notice you're there.
Yeah, they'll turn around.
Yeah, that takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it sure does. I have to say, I'm about 10 hours into my playthrough right now.
Yeah.
I'm really taking my time and leveling.
Which is smart.
I'm really enjoying the Cathedral Ward area, though. Quite a bit, in fact. Killing those giant guys?
Yeah.
It's real fun.
I like the Cathedral
them.
Ward. I don't like Old Yarnum quite as much.
I don't either, and I haven't spent as much time there because I don't like it. But I've definitely dipped my toe in and did a little leveling there as well.
I'm glad you're getting into the game, though. I'm glad you're discovering what's cool and interesting about this type of game yourself. I know it's the Souls stuff and the From Software stuff in general. Those are the type of games where it can be really hard to get what's so good about them.
Sure, I mean, well, because...
Until you really get into them yourself.
The games don't make it super easy for you to get into it.
I think it's right over here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, there's your little shitty friend. Bye, shitty friend. Whoa, that's slow poison, but it's going up real fast. Your meter's going up real fast.
The meter goes up fast, but...
The actual poisoning happens relatively slowly, I guess?
The amount that it drains your health
yes, I understand.
is not
slower.
As quickly.
Yes.
Is it that way? God, who can even say anymore?
Ooh,
okay.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. Jeez, Louise the squid. Louise needs to chill out. Chillin'.
Is this where I came from?
With the killer.
Yeah, it is.
I think so, yeah. Is it up there? In that little... No. That's where the light is.
Oh, is this where the woman was?
Yeah, this is where the bell-ringing
ringer?
woman.
Yeah. Alright, I know where we are, at least.
The bell-ringing woman. It was a somber bell. It was descriptive. I am really, really enjoying the game thus far, but I have to say, there are times where I feel like with getting caught on geometry and things like that, that feels cheap to me. Now,
Sure.
I'm trying to learn how to use it to my advantage, and I did to finally kill Father Gascoigne. I did kind of use that to my advantage, because he kept getting stuck on things, and I kept trying to maneuver myself so that he would get stuck on things. And that's how I eventually beat him.
That's always been kind of the thing about these games is, you're not wrong to call that cheap.
Yeah.
It's not... It feels bad. It does not feel like good design. The...
Shitty friend. I mean, you can use it against enemies
that's what I was
as
gonna
well.
Say. The thing that makes it a little bit better, quote unquote, is that it counts for enemies also. Yes.
Which is cool, and I do like that. Now, there was another thing I saw in this very section that I did also feel was very cheap. And I don't remember his name, but a speedrunner he did the world record, at least.
You've been watching a lot of speedruns of this.
I have, because I'm fascinated by this game, honestly. He got the world record in 36 minutes or so. He died even getting the world record because one of these wampas was literally blocking a door. He was in the geometry of a door and he couldn't go through, and another wampa just threw a rock in his head and killed him immediately. And it was like, that's pretty cheap, because he cannot go through the door that he needs to go through. Speaking of doors, cheapness, and wampas throwing shit, oh god. Hello, Mr. Wampa. Would you like a role in Star Wars The Force Unleashed? Just kidding, that was a game, and it wasn't that great.
The Force Unleashed?
It had promising bits to it. The Force Unleashed did. At the edge of the world, it looks like.
Apparently. Oh, this place is a little confusing.
A little bit.
I did get people saying that as well. They were like, hey, there's a lot of items here, and it's not fun, but it's worth, going through just to get all these items.
Shot, yeah.
But holy cow, it's confusing.
So, have you had any more Bloodborne dreams?
Have I don't think I've ever had any.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Sorry, that was my
You're talking about you had a dream.
I feel like we had a conversation about this, and I clearly...
You're a weirdo.
Projected, and I am a weirdo.
Yeah.
That's correct. Projecting my dreams onto you. It's what telepaths do. Actually, speaking of telepaths, did you see the news that Iceman in X-Men is apparently bisexual?
So here's the question.
But he came out in a weird way that wasn't very well written, as I understand it.
Yeah. So here's the question. This is a weird thing to bring up in this format.
Sure.
But the thing that I was seeing people angry or confused about is it sounds like the way it was written in the comic made it sound like he was coming out as gay.
Yes. But Jean
versus
Grey...
as bisexual.
And it was like bi erasure, basically, is what people were
Yeah.
saying, which sucks and is a real thing in media and a real thing in life too, and that's not nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I
People are
haven't. To be clear, I read the one page. Oh shit! I was not paying attention to my health. with
Sorry, all
the
this
poisoning going
X-Men
on.
talk. Yeah.
I've read only the single page where that
happened.
that happened. So I don't know any of the context of like the rest of the issue or.
Oh jeez.
God, there's like more information there. So I don't, I'm trying not to judge too much or too harshly yet.
Certainly. Yeah, I've only done the same at this point as well.
Come back here.
Shitty friend! Dead shitty friend. You have enough bloodstone shards to, like, open your own shop, I think. Pickle hedgehogs!
I can become a blacksmith.
Pitchel. Wow.
Pitchel hedgehogs.
Pitchel hedgehogger.
So let me ask you this.
Yes.
This is unrelated to Iceman. If
Okay.
you can believe that.
Oh my god, what?
If you're willing to answer a question that's not about Iceman.
I always am, yes.
So you're getting into this as the first
Yes.
Souls-type game that you've gotten into.
Yes, I played a tiny bit of Demon's Souls, but really not much.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Do you think that you might go back at all now and maybe check out some of the other offerings of the previous Souls games?
I'm hearing that, he's fighting back. He's a shitty friend who fights back.
Yeah, he didn't
I
fight back
think
very well.
I might try Dark Souls 1. Because it seems like that's the favorite. And people seem to think that is the best.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but
No, what's your favorite?
I'm one of the rarities who defends Dark Souls 2.
Oh, yeah?
Shit,
You are
shit,
a rarity.
shit.
Oh, God.
Ah!
Oh, Lord.
I blame that on Iceman.
That was Iceman's fault. The Iceman cometh, the Iceman ruineth a playthrough.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like Dark Souls 2 the most. The thing that a lot of people don't like about Dark Souls 2 compared to... So it's a different director.
Sure.
Because...
It's the only one that has a different director.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
Miyazaki went on to do Bloodborne and gave Dark Souls 2 to a different director at the company.
Okay.
And he oversaw it still. He was involved to some degree.
Sure.
But he was not,
It wasn't his baby.
Yeah, exactly. So I think people find it easy to, like, write it off as, like, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But
That's alright.
to
You got him on mouth.
To write it off as not, like, a real Souls game or not as real as the other ones, which is kind of crappy.
Yeah, that's not very nice. You could say it's not a Miyazaki Souls game.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's not a real Souls game.
And again, like, he was involved, it had his blessing. It's not like
Yeah.
Namco Bandai were like, we're just gonna make a Souls game without From Software at all.
Sure, yeah.
Or without any feedback
It's
from...
not like this guy right here, Mawmouth, decided, well, we're not going to make a new Souls game.
Yeah, I mean, don't give Mawmouth a Souls game.
I mean, like, that would be a mistake.
Dude does not deserve it.
That would just be a
mistake.
mistake.
He hasn't earned it.
Yeah, he hasn't earned it at all.
The other thing, though, the thing that I think people point to a lot is Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne, I think, kind of, to some degree, follows in this, was really heavily praised for just creating a sense of location.
Sure.
Everything felt like it belonged.
Yeah.
You were always just opening up all these paths that kind of looped in on each other, and, like, everything was connected.
I like that a lot about this game.
Yeah.
A lot, yeah.
Dark Souls 2 has that to a much lesser degree, but it is also a lot more focused on... it has a wider variety.
Uh-huh.
So there are... but that means sometimes things don't feel like they make sense. So, like, for an example, like, There's an area where you go into like this valley that's full of like poison. It's like a windmill. It's
kind
sort of like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But it's got a windmill, and then it's the windmill like just has poison everywhere, and it's a cool area. And then you get past that area and take an elevator up and go into an area that's like a giant lava pit.
Whoa!
And people are like, "Hey, what? This doesn't really make sense."
But it's cool.
It's
in a
cool.
way. Yeah.
So I like that. I liked the idea of like. To me, it made the world feel more interesting, just in the sense of like, oh, there's all this. There's a lot of variety in the areas.
Sure.
You never know what you're going to get next, and all of the areas feel really unique and interesting.
That's awesome.
For other people, they were like, well, it doesn't feel like a real world because why would this area lead into this area? That doesn't make sense.
Well,
so I get that. I respect it. It wasn't something that bothered me. I thought the benefit of that outweighed the negative.
Sure.
But I understand why people feel that way.
I mean, that's why I play games. You know, everybody kind of has their own reasons for playing games, or what they, sort of what they connect to the most in types of games. I play games primarily to sort of explore other worlds and possibility spaces and all that good stuff. Like, I love to be really sucked into a world. And I think that's part of why I'm enjoying Bloodborne so much. There's a very rich and weird and interesting world here.
Yeah.
That isn't explained all that well, and that's part of the appeal.
I do think... Oh,
whoa! What the?
Of course, it was a rock.
Oh.
I do think some people argue that the lore in Dark Souls 2 isn't as fleshed out as well. Mm-hmm. I disagree with that. I do think within those areas, even when they might not make sense from space to space, within those spaces there's still a lot of environmental storytelling. There's a lot of storytelling in like the item descriptions.
Sure.
There's a lot of it's the same type of storytelling as in Dark Souls and Bloodborne. And
okay.
I actually found the story in Dark Souls 2 to be quite interesting and really pulled me through in a way that that can sometimes be difficult with this kind of game.
Certainly. I might try that one then.
The other reason I would recommend maybe Dark Souls 2 is also because they just released the next gen.
Yeah, I was going to say that would make things pretty easy to go back to, quote unquote.
Yeah, which actually is, in my opinion, an even better version of the game because they've completely redone all the like enemy placement and shit.
Oh, nice.
For the better, as it turns out.
Well, that's a real possibility then that I might check that out. Although
you would have to get used to shields.
Oh.
That's a new thing.
That's funny because, everybody who's played the older games talks about how there's no shields in here, so in Bloodborne, so it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Getting used to that, and I would be the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Although maybe it wouldn't even matter. Like maybe you can just create a build that doesn't use shields. Obviously, you'd have to get used to not having a gun.
Sure.
That's a little different. There is parrying in the game, but it's handled differently. You have to actually like knock away their weapon.
I see.
Which may take some getting used to.
Can you run past these guys?
Yeah, probably. I worry...
I feel like the squidbillies here are just messing you up.
Yeah, they are. I'm just worried that running past them is gonna hurt me more in the long run.
Yeah. It's definitely weird. It seems like the range of enemies in this game is just so varied.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's in here?
This is the
this is to go to
this is where I want to finish exploring.
Sure.
But remember, it ends in that, or the furthest we've gotten is that giant crazy guy.
Yes. Good work. Good work with the squidbillies.
Oh.
Excellent.
What do we got here? I got some Molotovs. Maybe I could...
Oh, yeah.
Toss that into that big group up here that always messes me up. Or that messed me up last time. 2 times ago. Ugh.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day for Pickle. Pickle's had it rough today. Ooh, he's farting at you and Splatoon. Buy Splatoon.
My Splatoon pre-order at your local GameStop. You can get an extra model that looks just like me.
Get an amiibo that looks just like me.
Ugh.
Half price. Discount.
I hope it's a discount. Ugh. They can't sell these things. They gotta get them off the shelves somehow.
Oh, Squidbilly amiibo. Oh god, they're poisoning you. Oh lord. Nice! I love that works even in the water.
That's like it's a weird poison water, right?
Yeah, it's not. Oh god, it's not H2O. It's H flow butts.
What?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I don't know. I was gonna say H2 flow.
Are you getting nervous?
Too
Is that
obvious.
what's happening?
I'm getting so nervous because I want to see this crazy guy again. Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill out. I'll buy your damn amiibo, okay?
Let's buy my amiibo. It's going to be 10 cents.
Alright, Squidbillies. Time to go home. Go home to your pond.
All right.
Okay.
He's real close though.
Okay, yeah, he is. Is that it? Ooh, what is that? There he is. Okay, he looks a lot like...
Wait, what just
is he
happened?
doing? I don't know. He's doing a thing. He's doing a weird thing. I don't know what it is.
Is he doing that?
Yes, I think he is. I don't know. Something's doing it. It's making you it's draining your health like crazy.
Oh my god!
What the hell?
I frenzied. That's what it was. It was frenzy.
You frenzied.
How did I do that? What happened?
Wait, that was not clear. Game, you were not being clear. I was going to say he looks exactly like...
Was that him?
I think it was him. I mean, he was advancing
But he wasn't
on you.
doing anything. There was nothing that
He was using
doing.
his mind.
Yeah, but I just like, you think there'd be like a tell.
Yeah.
That, like, oh, he's attacking you.
You would think.
You should do something.
It felt a little unclear what was going on there. He looks a lot like...
Bloodborne.
He looks a lot like a character in the E.T. ride at Universal Studios, Florida. I will, potentially put a picture of the character that it looks a lot like. But I'm not making any promises.
Yeah, don't hold yourself to that.
No promises, kids. Whoa, it looks like the tree was coming out of your
What's
body.
down here?
An item of some kind. A lead elixir. Maybe you need that when you're getting frenzied or something?
We've been over here. We were over here, right?
Whoa, yes, but it looks really cool, whatever it is. Oh, life. What? You don't have a lot of echoes, so if you're gonna go for it. Pickle!
Oh, that's like
She
a
did
shortcut.
die. She did die. But it was worth knowing.
That's a shortcut.
It was worth knowing.
I think we determined that already, and I just forgot.
Oh. Well, it's another one for the montage.
Jesus.
It's another falling death for the montage. It's okay.
Well, yeah, the montage of falling deaths, yeah.
It's gonna be good at the end of this. I'll go through, 80 hours of video to find every falling death. I
should have been marking them down,
I should probably be working on this now.
You should probably just be marking down where they are.
every time. Every falling death. This nightmare frontier, huh?
It's kind of a damn nightmare.
Kind of a nightmare. Maw mouth, number 1. Oh, I love that combo, though. You're doing good work. He has a very furry butt, that guy. Fur butt. Oh, man. At least this area looks really cool.
Yeah. I mean, once you get into the poison pit, it's
all poison in there. Maw mouth fur
great.
butt.
I dodged into his attack, like a real pro.
Well, you ended up with full health. So, it's not all bad. Yep. Pickle.
Oh.
Do you think Pickle eats pickles on her sandwiches?
I've never seen Pickle eat a sandwich, to be honest with you, so I'm not willing to assume that.
Sure.
Honestly, I think that Pickle maybe gets a little bit self-conscious about the fact that people focus on her name so much,
I think that's kind of true.
She's
like,
more than a name.
She's like, I've got a lot to me. I've got great fashion sense. I'm
I
a
got
pretty
this
badass
gun.
hunter. I'm so strong that I can hold a cannon on my arm. You know, she's a strong lady. She's a very strong lady.
Like, have you seen this gun I've got?
She's got a lot of stories to tell. Even though she's kind of mute at this point, she's got a lot of stories to tell. You know?
Yeah, well, I mean, and even if she can't tell them with her mouth, a lot of times
She could write a novel.
with her eyes.
Yeah, with her eyes, she emotes like you wouldn't believe. You don't always see it beneath the sunglasses, but she emotes like, you know, like
Yeah.
nothing else.
Good news is, even though I've been losing a lot of souls in this area,
Yes.
I've been getting a lot of these cold blood dew.
That's true.
So I'll
So
still
you're getting
have,
tons of stuff, yeah.
I'll still have souls. God damn it! I'll still have a lot of blood echoes through those.
So it's making it worth your while. Maybe the designer is actually kind of new, and they were like, well, players might actually kill us if they just lose everything every time, so...
Yeah, maybe.
Oh! Squidbillies! Oh my god. They make very whaley noises, though, I have to say. Okay, that one's down. Oof! Nice work! Quick moves there.
Ah,
That one threw up on you. Alright, ready?
I guess we just gotta go for it, right? We gotta get in close.
Or run right the fuck by him. Whoa, he's almost dead, actually.
I know, but he was almost dead last time that
You got him. Pick up item.
I'm still frenzied. Was there an item?
Yeah, there's an item right there. It might be something good, even. No. Not really.
I'm glad I went back for that.
Yeah. Okay, this seriously looks like a weird flower version of Last of Us. Like, where all the mushrooms were sort of Messenger's gift.
So that was it. That was the...
That was the point of doing this. Right there.
Let's see if we can find out what this is.
Oh, no, sorry, I just saw Messenger. It was the close. What could it be? Oh, enveloping black mist.
Changes user into messenger.
Oh, does that mean you can go into other people's games now? Does it have to do with that, maybe? Or...
I wonder if it means you can, like, go into... If you're invading someone, if you can, like, disguise yourself as a messenger.
Oh, maybe.
Or something weird like that.
That'd be cool, actually.
So my plan right now, if we can
Yes.
make it work, is...
Yes.
I just want to get out of this pit,
Okay.
the poison, and then actually go and... Because I'm out of blood vials.
Oh, yeah. You
Go back to Hunter's Dream and level.
How much does it take you to level these days?
Too much, but I have all this cold blood due.
Oh, that's right. You have tons. That's right.
So I feel like
You probably have enough, yeah.
if I can't get at least a single level out of that, I screwed up.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
Question is, can I get back there without dying to this poison?
Keep antidoting, I guess. Or be, like, super judicious about your antidotes. I would run like hell. Oh god, there's guys with rocks, too.
I know.
Okay. I just freaked out there for a second. But I'm okay now.
If I'm running, they shouldn't be able to hit me. They
Hopefully.
shouldn't.
Hopefully. Woof. Woof. Woofers and puppers. Nice. Nice work. Okay, cool. You really should be able to turn bullets back into blood, too. I mean, it doesn't make sense either way. So.
That makes perfect sense.
Well, it makes Bloodborne sense. Not far from here.
How do I...
Man, I wish there was a map.
No. You don't want a map for this.
A map for this?
But
Sometimes I wish. Sometimes I wish for a map. What happened to that rock? It's just blood and sinew.
Okay, wait. Is it this way?
Sinuous blood.
Yes, this is where I'm going. Oh.
Oh, good old Nightmare Frontier. Thanks, Nightmare Frontier. What about that weird spider thing guy that kicked us off the edge?
Yeah, we haven't found him yet.
Ah.
We're not done in the Nightmare Frontier.
Okay.
Like, we're nowhere near done, as far as I mean, we haven't even found the shortcut.
That's true.
We haven't fought a boss.
We haven't found the shortcut in a way that is usable. We have found the shortcut.
Well, we found sort of the one side of the shortcut.
Yes.
We haven't found the shortcut.
Oh, here we
sense
go.
that we need
Beautiful work.
I'm hoping, my
Hooray!
hope with us not having found the shortcut yet
Yes.
is that means that the shortcut is right next to the boss.
Yes. Me too. I'm always hoping for that.
We'll level up quick here, and then why don't we
Yeah, that sounds good.
stop this episode.
This is a 40-minute pluser here today.
I'm so sorry. Wait.
Yeah, use them up. Drink up that cold blood dew.
Should
Big
have a
cold blood,
ton.
whatever.
Oops.
Oh!
Forgot to hit use multiple.
Oopsies.
We have like
Oopsies. Yeah,
we have
9.
6 of these
Yeah.
6 more that do 1,200.
Oh yeah.
And then
That thick ass cold blood right there. Thick ass cold blood.
gross.
Ew.
There's 10,000 right there.
That was pretty good. Oh yeah.
100.
Yeah. Do you want to see how much it'll take you? So you don't use them if you don't need them? Nope. All right. We're just going for it. Hello.
I must. What is it?
You drifted off.
Very well. Let me.
Vitality.
So we're only gonna get 1, I think.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put it in vitality.
Okay. Sounds good. Delicious.
Farewell, good hunt.
Alright, so this has been episode 27.
27.
I hope that we've explored quite a bit more of the Nightmare Frontier. I have a
Yes.
good sense of where to go from here.
Yes.
So my hope is that we are maybe on the right path and almost there.
I think so. I have a lot of faith. All right, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.